Hi guys, thank you for being here, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the content that I made for you guys thus far. I appreciate you, your support, everything, guys. It is appreciated by me. So let's explore today the definitions that, yes, we do use as spiritual beings because there are tons and tons of them. Okay, so I will only be touching base of the ones that I myself am familiar with. Okay, so now we do have different types, as we all know. Okay, so and of course we do have discernment from our own spirit guides. We are supported, of course, by our own spirit guides, so that we can be able to practice whatever that we are practicing, guys. All right, so it doesn't necessarily have to be the divination that you are using. Sometimes the divination is just formality, because it's a flow. You get support from your own spirit guides. Okay, downloads from your own spirit guides. All right, so now we'll start with the Bible. If you are using a Bible as a source of divination, guys, you have to be a prayer person first. Okay, because the Bible requires you to be a prayer warrior. It requires you to pray a lot. That's how you connect with it, get to understand how it works, because you will definitely be using the verses as a reference to support whatever. So as in, like, maybe you are consulting a person using the Bible, whatever comes out of the Bible, that will definitely be helpful to such a person that you will definitely be helping, guys. Okay, for some of you, already, you will definitely also use a glass of water, to ward off negative energy around you, and also candles and all that, just depending on you guys. But then, as far as the Bible is concerned, water must be included, candles as well. Okay, yeah, so that you ward off negative energy, so that you be able to connect with whoever you are trying to connect to, and with the Holy Spirit as well, guys. Okay, so that you can get clear messages, trying to help whoever that you will be trying to help, guys. Okay, and another is a teacup reading. Okay, teacup reading also is used by prayer warriors, those who pray a lot. They resonate more with a teacup reading, but then it is not that much familiar because people don't necessarily pay attention to it that much. Okay, yeah, you will wonder how am I getting, yeah, maybe ukreile gore they've made sechiso or anything like that. Tea, lidikuku, they must be included, dark or blue, they have to be there. So there is this thing about tea itself, not just tea, guys, but also the blend that is being used. You might find that, yes, you do have the gift of a teacup reading and you don't know. All right, so you will find that your own spirit guides, they always ask you to make them tea. They want tea, at the altar. They will always ask for you to make tea for them as an offering. They always ask for kuku, guys. You may find that maybe you are a prayer warrior and you don't even know. You have the gift of doing the teacup reading, and you are not even familiar with it. You don't even know. You might one of the signs that you will realize this is that you are so much into tea, you can't go a day without drinking tea. It's like it brings some sense of peace. Even when you feel stressed, you feel devastated, tea will definitely make it for you, guys. For some of you, it can also be coffee grounds. Okay, so mainly you will find that they ask for tea. They are familiar with tea. That's what pleases them the most. You may find that you come from a family of very much praying people. They used to pray a lot. They are prayer warriors. Okay, and you connecting with them, it is through tea. Making tea, offering tea to them. That's how they will definitely unleash maybe what you don't know about yourself, guys. Okay, yeah, you may find that when you want to do something spiritual, you will prefer having tea next to you, guys. Yeah, it kind of like open, the gates. It's like it opens your intuition in such a way you don't even know, you are not aware, because these things, they happen, just like that. They just happen naturally like that because you are born with this gift. It is not something, and then it grows with you and it comes natural like that. All right. So when you have the gift of reading using a tea cup, you know, you will definitely have to drink the tea first so that you can be able to interpret whatever that you see. So you might be much familiar with pictures. That's another thing that you will notice, that maybe you do have a gift of reading with a teacup. Okay, you may look at the picture and you can exactly tell that what happened during that time or where the picture was taken, without, you can actually go there without anything else. So you may find that you have a very strong water ancestors, situnia or balozi as well, because balozi also, they use tea as a type of divination. They can use a cup of tea so that you can be able to read and see hidden, whatever that is hidden, guys. Okay, you are able to read images. You are able to read just by looking at the picture. You can tell the whole story by just looking at the picture, guys. This proves as though you do have a gift of teacup reading, and maybe you are not aware, because you will see things that people don't see. You can interpret things that, because it's in you, guys. You just have to recognize it. And this means you must also be a prayer warrior or unalebalotsi, and with the help of them, they get to connect with you. And through practice, guys, you get to understand, you get to know that, no, this is meant for me. Then they will definitely come through. Usually they will tell you the type of tea that they used, the blend. It can be anything. It can be joko, it can be whatever that they preferred. So, or maybe they will ask you to have a spiritual bath using tea leaves, matlhare. They will ask you to simply boil matlhare and then have a spiritual bath. This is how you open paths to this gift that is being presented to you. Maybe you don't even know about it. Okay, yeah, something like that. And that's how you connect with the tea cup reading. And they will definitely show you some downloads as well that will accompany that, so that then for sure it is confirmed that you do have that gift. Maybe you are not aware. Okay, so they will show you how to read it, how to interpret, how it works, and all that jazz. Another thing is divine bones. We are all familiar with this. This is the comfort zone. This is our scapegoat. We are used to this. Okay, so divine bones, when you use these divine bones, it simply means you are already initiated as a healer. So you know these things, you know how they work, how they operate, guys. So with help of your own Nguni spirits, you are able to read the bones and tell a person or whatever that is happening, guys, in their lives. Okay, so also we also have to be mindful that all these divinations, they come from the source, meaning divine bones comes from something that was first alive, but it is no longer alive, it is dead. So they are just the bones coming from something that is spirit, that are dead. And teacup, they come from leaves. Okay, the leaves, they are also alive. They lived. The plants are alive as well. Okay, and we also have in the Bible comes from trees. Also the Bible, it's something that lived, something that is alive. They come from the source. So these are everything that are being presented to us by Mother Nature, by the universe itself, for us to make use of them so that they can also be able to help us to navigate in this lifetime. Okay, guys. Yeah, so divine bones already, you know how to use them. Maybe this is your practice, guys. Okay, usually you must have the Nguni spirit, the Ndao spirit for some of you, of course. And yeah, this is how you get to connect. You connect with the bones along with the Nguni spirit, then Tao. Okay, so this is your practice. Maybe for some of you, this is what you do already. You know this. Okay, so yeah. And another one is the Cowrie shells. All right, now those who use the Cowrie shells as some type of divination, it simply means already you diving deep in the waters. Either you do have the Nzonza spirit or all these energies that I have spoken about. Okay, so it simply means that maybe you have the Nzonza spirit, or maybe Amakosi, you see. So you will definitely be familiar, or this will definitely be presented to you by your own spirit guides, that this is your divination. The Cowrie shells, they can be 4, they can be 6, they can be 8, depending on your definition, whatever that they have been using. They will show you what you should add along with those. Sometimes it can be just the Cowrie shells. Sometimes you must add currency, because Cowrie shells were used as some type of currency in the olden days. So you will definitely be adding some coins there, old coins with the new coins, and whatever those jars, whatever the case might be, guys, depending on you, depending on your own spirit guides, what is it that they want. So you don't have to suppress your own gifts, you don't have to suppress whatever that your guides are showing you, because this is part of you, this is part of your practice, and this is how you grow, guys, spiritually. So the minute you suppress them and you are afraid to explore them simply because you are used to divine bonds, you only want to use divine bonds, here's the thing: once you stop, you want to block them from manifesting or wanting to show you more, they will block you also. You won't be able to see those bonds anymore. They won't necessarily make sense to you, because they also want you to focus on something else, not just the bones. Okay, yeah, because maybe you are concentrating more on the bones only, guys. Okay, and you have some other ways to actually be able to navigate, guys. Okay, because sometimes you may find that your Ngoni spirit are low vibe. There might be some other challenges that they have been trying to fight for you, guys, and using them, you might find that yes, during that time they don't necessarily make sense, or you don't see beyond. Okay, so you can tap into another divinity if that's what your guides wants you to do, guys. Okay, so these types, they will definitely show you how to use them, how to navigate with them, and how to revive them, as in like recharge them and all that, just because all these divinations, you require to recharge them time in and time out. Okay, guys, because they get tired of the energies that they, when you are busy reading and all this. Okay, guys, and another thing is the tarot cards. Okay, some of you are familiar with tarot cards reading. Okay, you may find that you use tarot cards as a source of divination. You could use tarot cards as a source of divination. So also this requires you to have some abilities and some ancestors that will definitely support you with this, guys, because every divination, it comes with the ancestors that accompanies it, the ruling ancestor when it comes to that practice. So that you will definitely be whom should you ignite when you are using this type? Whom should you ignite so that they can actually work for you, not against you, and they should be part of your practice, guys. That's what I mean. Okay, so yeah, you may find that you associate you with ascended masters, Amakosi, and all that. So those types, the tarot cards, they will definitely be produced to you by your own spirit guides. There are ways. Sometimes you will be so much blessed that you come across a deck, strictly waiting for you, or sometimes they show you, they tell you how these things work one-on-one. This is you, between you and them, like how I started my tarot card journey. It's more like they showed me message to message, something like that, picture by picture, and then I started like I was just playing like that, So I've created my own deck, and it was fun. I didn't even actually understand what I was doing up until I was almost done, and I was like, oh, this is it, So this is how it was introduced. I was not even aware. I was like, oh, these are the messages that my guys are telling me, more like. But I felt like, at first I felt like maybe I'm supposed to write a book. That's how I took it, because I used to write those messages down, writing them down one by one by one, and then I'd be like, okay, this sounds like a book, but it doesn't necessarily make sense. Anyway, up until a time then they revealed this. No, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so I've learned, you know, up until, you know, we learn every day. So it's like you grow every time you grow, you know. Rome was never built in one day, that's for sure. So if you are afraid to take that step, guys, and try and embrace the gift that you possess, the gift that is being given to you, guys, you will never get anywhere. And if you are afraid because you want to stay in your comfort zone, for instance, the divine bones, we are all used to that. That's our scapegoat. Whenever we are facing challenges, we go through divine bones without anything else. We trust them so much so because they are connected to the primary ancestors. That's why. So everything starts at the foundation. That's why we feel comfortable there, you know. So growing is never a problem. That's part of it. That's part of all of us, our own spiritual journeys, depending on you. What is your purpose, guys? What are you here for? What is your divination, guys? Okay, so after all, that's all that I wanted to share with you guys for now, hoping it is helpful and beneficial for some of you. From me to you guys, I am sending you nothing but light. Until then, you take care. Bye bye.